MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Chris Bubich, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club. No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. Line toward the gap in left center. And a base hit as the run will score from 3rd and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from 3rd.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-1, here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Grady has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. Set to get his day started, Gary Sanchez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch.
Thank you.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Davis, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. In is Jorge Soler. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Got fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
There's Merrifield on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 9.
Set to get his day started, Francisco Cervelli. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Soler is there. He makes the play, and that'll... Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. And he gets ahead 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Misses, ball 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4. Striding forward, Brian O'Grady, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Ryan McBroom comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In there, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
So striding in, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through. Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Royals settle. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And the 3rd inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So he's aboard again with his 2nd hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. The throw into second, and there's 1 down now. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. Here it comes, 2-0. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone! A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 19th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Now batting, The first
To the
baseman,
plate now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Change up low, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 2-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heading after it is Phillips. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit.
the batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left. O'Grady will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. J.D. Davis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
On to first to complete the double play.
The right fielder, number 12,
Jorge Soler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Drilled to the left side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
now batting.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. From the stretch. Grounded to short. There's Merrifield. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Their count now at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that's in there, 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. Last time through was a base hit. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Gleyber Torres, 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
3-1 to him now. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Gary Sanchez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan McBroom, and it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan McBroom sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. Brett Phillips will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Phillips playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. J.D. Davis the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make it.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Tommy Kahnle answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kahnle is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hit. And the throw to first is there. The inning is. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Soler. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's 1 for 4. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Francisco Cervelli swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready.
Leading up for the Royals.
Things now looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning.
Now batting, catcher,
And up steps Salvador Perez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brian O'Grady stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here it comes, 0-2 on the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Standing in, Kelvin. Zach Britton was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres has it. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
The second base.
And the pitch.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Now the 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Here comes Soler. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a little hop-up off toward the first base side. McBroom is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Soler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, Debro, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, Debro? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brett Phillips. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Not close. It's 2-0. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. All even now, 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
now batting.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Britton pauses. 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the... Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Jonathan Holder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Soler going back, but but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler's after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. Strike. Sliding into the ball. Mike Ford will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Francisco Cervelli is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Phillips. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mike Ford will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Brian O'Grady. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Stepping into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch.
Ball 3. Hey.
High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. 1 out. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Merrifield on to first, and they turn another one. Stepping up to the plate, Brett.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.
Second baseman,
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Whit Merrifield is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now in the box, J.D. Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. KC down to their final strike in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The New York Yankees wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Tommy Kahnle claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The victorious Yankees, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Yonny Chirinos got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Rays defeated the Mariners 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Tyler Rogers collected his first W this season as the Twins